Where did I grow up? I'm a Fremont High kid. I went to high school in Fremont, and my wife is a Fremont girl, so we spent time there and loved Fremont High. I went to the University of Nebraska. I was lucky enough to play football there for Coach Osborne, and spent 5 years. Graduated with a business teaching degree and phys ed teaching degree, so I've taught both business and phys ed. What do I teach? Right now I'm teaching a wide variety of things I've all taught, but just maybe not all at the one time. So I'm teaching a junior high health class, and I have junior high phys ed, I have grade school phys ed, and then a strength training class, and again, have taught all of those, with the exception of, this is my first time teaching elementary phys ed, and it's exciting. They bounce off the walls and do all that, and they're great kids and everything. So I'm back teaching PE. I've taught business, I've taught careers, I've taught some keyboarding and business law classes. I've also taught math, but I'm back teaching phys ed, and I really enjoy it. I love being around the kids and watch them just go nuts in the gym. I've been one of those guys that have been in a lot of different environments. I've taught in Omaha public schools. I've taught at Omaha South. I've taught at Lincoln Northeast, so Lincoln and inner city Lincoln at Lincoln Northeast. I've been at Millard North, so a suburban school. So I was at Northeast and Millard North. We had upwards of 2,800 students, and then I've also my first coaching job was out in Lexington, and then I've also coached and taught at Grand Island Northwest. So this is extremely exciting to be here. I've really enjoyed getting to know the kids and all that type of stuff. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I'm a product of teachers. My dad was a teacher and a coach. My mom was an elementary teacher and a saint and awesome. We got a lot of teachers in the family. My wife's a teacher. My sister's a teacher. My daughter's a teacher. And so we've kind of got teacher in our blood. My dad pushed me toward business. My brothers are accountants and was a financial accountant. And so he was pushing me in that direction. But I said, no, I really enjoy this and haven't taken a step back. I've done coached in 3 sports for 30 some years, and so someone always says, are you going to quit doing 3 sports and just do 2? It's like, no, I love it too much, so having fun doing it all over again. Wow. Jeez. Not that maybe don't get me totally in trouble, I guess. I don't know. Again, I'm a product of teachers. I always think we're kind of kids that are, play by the rules. I mean, do I think that I had a couple instances, I had maybe one instance of coming home too late, and my friends and I stacked a trash can to see if Dad was awake, and that didn't go over that well. It caused us to get in trouble doing that, I kind of grew up in the age of time when you rode your bikes and you ran all over the place. So like when I was, maybe going to see my girlfriend or something like that, I'd have to truck and ride my bike across town real fast to get home before curfew and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed high school. I enjoyed college. I really enjoy watching kids kind of, be kids. By the same token, I've also said that, I'm pretty disciplined with my own daughters and stuff like that. So, I don't know if I got any crazy childhood things. I was a kid. I did a lot of dumb things and stuff. So I'm still 50 years old, still doing some of those dumb things. But, we'll just, like I said, yeah, I enjoyed being a kid. What's my favorite snack? Wow, you ask my wife and daughters that, they would say about anything. My mom was a great cook, and she loved making sweets. But if I probably had to pick my favorite, I'm a junkie for eating vanilla bean ice cream and throwing a ton of chocolate and caramel on it at night. I mean, I go to it like as a huge go-to. But we also in our house have a little bucket of hot tamales and a little bucket of M&Ms and stuff like that. So a good chance that my daughter and I are plowing through those things too and stuff. So I wish I could say I eat healthy. I don't. I drink coffee for breakfast and love eating sweets at night. So I'm a horrible sweet tooth junkie. My favorite teacher, I was pretty good in math. I mean, I really was, because I love having things add up and work out and stuff like that. But then I'm also a carbon copy, so I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. But I was not very good in English. And anybody that sees me write or has handwriting, my handwriting's atrocious. I'm not a very good speller. And I had an English teacher in high school by the name of Mrs. Brown that I was not in the highest of English classes, and she really made English fun. She made the reading of books. We read Outsiders. We read Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. We read a handful of things that were really cool, and she really kind of spurred me on to just not worry about, the grading, because I was one of those that I got A's in accounting, I got A's in math, and I struggled in English, and she was really good. Other than that, I mean, I had a handful of coaches that were big influences that were good teachers, and then, whether they were a PE teacher or a business teacher or whatever, they were good teachers and good coaches, and they gave you that present reminder that, they kind of, go synonymous, that you don't have to, the old adage of a coach is not a very good teacher and stuff like that. I really had some pretty good coaches there too, or like Coach Godowski and Coach Applegate were good teachers as well. But Mrs. Brown, she's my lady. She was my English teacher in high school. I had her twice, and so that was awesome. I'm really competitive. I always kind of coined this line that if anyone likes to play cards, I love to play cards, and I'm a good pitch player. I really am. My brother taught my wife and I how to play when we were in college. We used to go over to casually stop at my older brother's house at about 6 o'clock and say, oh, you guys are sitting down to eat. And so we'd sit down and eat a free meal with them, and then we do our laundry there. And so my wife and I got a free meal and free laundry on Sunday nights in college. And I love playing pitch. I'm real competitive. So if I play darts or anything like that, but not really any hidden talents. I mean, again, you ask my family, they'd probably say I got no hidden talents or whatever. I'm real superstitious though too. So I don't know if that's a talent, but I'm incredibly superstitious. What sports? I was one of those guys. I was a 4-sport guy, but really, a 3-sport in high school. I was football, basketball, and track in high school. I call it 4 sports because we didn't have baseball at Fremont High. We played baseball in the summer. And so I did 4 sports throughout high school and high school the whole time, with the exception I truly did not. My last year before I went off to college, I don't know why, I just chose we got a new baseball coach in. We were going to go from playing 40 games to 60 games. I just did not want to play 60 games, and I wanted to run track and do all that, and so I did not play baseball my last summer that I could, but I did 3 sports in high school. It was a great situation. Mr. Egger and Mr. Wagner, Mr. Egger gave me a phone call and asked if I'd be interested in coming to interview or talk about the basketball job, and real good situation. Then Mr. Wagner and Mr. Pat, just anybody, I was just tickled to death at the interview after seeing people and stuff, and so major turn on from those guys, and so just extremely excited. And then through the whole process, I want to coach other sports, and I got a chance to meet Coach Kane, who I knew was coaching track, and I enjoy track. I'm a track junkie. And then Cody Wheeler, really impressed me when I just spoke to him over the phone. We talked to each other in this whole process and stuff too. So, no, very exciting. I said it was one of those fun phone calls when Coach Egger knew a family, or he knew a friend of mine, and through that, he and I spoke on the phone, and it's been exciting. And I've had a fun summer. We're excited to get football started. I can't wait to, like I say, get through basketball and track and on into the next things. So.